Welcome back, everyone. I am Zadian. This is Kerbal Space Program, and today, people, we're going to try and finish up what we started in the last episode, and that is we're going to send another mission to the moon to try and wrap up. Well, not wrap up, but finish that one mission that we had, which was 3 pilots, 3 scientists, and capability of holding 12 of some odd people. So yeah, we're going to do that today. And the first thing we need to do is we got a lack in resources when it comes to Kerbal Knots. So we're going to send back down a pilot and a scientist, leaving only 1 pilot, 1 scientist on the Skylab space station. Excuse me, and that will help alleviate some of the things we're gonna have to do. I am gonna end up having to purchase quite a few Kerbals to get the amount of pilots and stuff. But you can see our beautiful spacecraft backing away right there, and we're gonna bring him back in. And of course, with the power of editing, we go straight to the building portion of the episode today. And that's because you guys have all seen me land something. You don't need to see me do that again. So, yeah. Here we go with the new build. We are going to... This capsule is pretty cool. It holds 7 Kerbals. 7 whole Kerbals. It's amazing. I did put a radial chute on top of it. Hopefully that is big enough to bring us back down safely. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tested this, and we're going to be sending it to the moon. So, and they have to get back somehow, which this is how they're going to get back. So, fingers crossed that it works okay. We'll find out eventually. Not today, though. Not today. Today we're going to be focused on getting to the moon. So yeah, we're just going to build a small platform in order to get us all the way to the moon and back safely. We got we're going to remember to put RCS on this one and stability assist. So there's at least that. I did forget to put a probe body on there. The pilots I have don't have the training and stuff to do certain things. So yeah, that's that was oversight on mine. But it's got power. It's got solar panels, and I eventually do put life support on it, which is going on there right now. And with the power of hiding things, just push those in there. We don't need to see them. Most of the life support stuff looks like crap anyways. No offense to the mod creator. I love the mod. I just don't like the look of stuff. And we're going to put that on there. The keen-eyed viewer will notice that there's a huge mistake that was just made, and that there's no coupling in between the two. None whatsoever. That's going to be a problem in the future. So just keep that in mind that, yeah, I didn't fix that. And we also had a problem with the retro burners, or the Sepatrons. For some reason, they do weird stuff. So as you can see right there, I just took one that was facing the wrong direction off. We noticed that in the last episode, there was a problem with those spinning, and it's because of those imbalance in the rockets and stuff. See, there's another one there. It's double laid down, which is just really, really strange. So yeah, it's ongoing issue. I may have to rebuild this thing from the ground up in order to fix that, or at least the boosters on the side. I don't know. I have to take a look at it. It's definitely an issue that needs to be fixed, but we just kind of patchworked it here, and it even ended up, everything looked good here. Oh, this, by the way, the Toro Solo Mark 1, named after my best buddy, Toro, and this will be the one we take into space. But yeah, like I was saying, we have a crew problem that we had to fix real quick. Got all our crews in there. We're going to go ahead and do auto stage, which that's a huge mistake. And this is why you get mulligans, people. So we'll show the first part of this and get you going all the way up. It's a beautiful rocket. It's loud. It's fast. This, like I said, this platform has been ridiculously helpful for us in getting us to the moon and stuff. And it's not too costly. It's a $250,000 rocket, but at this point we're good on cash and everything. So I took a higher angle of attack than normal. It didn't follow the angle of attack that I wanted it to. And that's probably due to the amount of thrust that this thing is capable of producing. But you'll see here in just a second. Oh, wait for the separation. And once they separate, watch and see what happens. Separates just fine. Mechjeb was like, stage! And blew up the rocket. This thing wasn't going back. So what we did is came back down, changed a few things. I turned the auto stage off, and here we go with round 2 of going up into the air. It's just, Mechjeb, I blame that one on Mechjeb, because it didn't understand that the rocket behind it was still there, which is unfortunate. And also another unfortunate thing is that it's actually taking fuel from the upper stage. So the bottom portion does last longer. It's a flawed rocket. We're definitely going to have to rebuild it for future endeavors. It's just pretty rough. But yeah, so right now it is bleeding gas. Not bleeding, but taking gas from our upper stage and using it in our lower stage, which this is going to be a problem in the near future. Once we get to the moon, we're actually going to have to send a recovery vessel up there to refuel, which it'll just be a drone with fuel tank, a drone with the big old fuel tank on it that'll refuel it enough in order to get back to Kerbal, to Kerbin. But yeah, we're just letting Mechjeb take control of this thing. We actually have RCS on it, so it's way more maneuverable than our previous rocket, which is very nice. I told you I was going to fix that problem with RCS, and RCS fixes everything when it comes to maneuverability in space. Can't recommend it enough. Not like you guys need me to tell you that. But here we go. We've sped up. We're going towards the moon. And as you can see, Mechjeb gave us a weird orbit again. But we use Mechjeb to refine our encounter with the space station itself to get us within 200 meters. That is good enough for me. And then once we get close enough to our space station, we'll actually burn to bleed off all our motion towards the space station, our movement towards the space station, which will in turn allow us to oh my god, brain speak, losing, which will allow us to, it actually put us in orbit. So that was oh look, yeah, mulligan. I told you there's some mulligans on this one. Yeah, it decided to stage all the way through, which was really nice. And that's when I realized that I didn't have a Sepatron in there, or anything separating it. So here's round 2. Again, I like leaving that stuff in there. I don't go back and fix much, but yeah, I'm not gonna leave them stranded basically in space. Definitely not doing that. So yeah, love it or hate it, mistakes happen, and that's just one on one. Another one I wanted to show you. I really screwed the pooch when it came to this design. Really bad. And yeah, so like I said, this thing needs fixing. So we had to activate our engine and destroy the bottom half, which this is where I want you to notice. Look at the fuel. We do not have a lot. So that's why I said we're going to have to send a rescue mission out to save our Kerbals, because I don't think there's enough fuel for them to return back to Kerbin. I think that's not enough. And as you can see, there's debris all over the place. It's just I botched this big time. And also, another fun fact is I meant to send a tug up with this thing in order to move pieces around. But like I said, I realized that you can't move the science facility at all because of there being no way for it to lock onto it. So that thing's just kind of stuck there, and I still need to bring a tug into over here to fix this. I'll be honest with you, I'm not pleased at all with the way this whole program has gone. Don't be surprised if I just crash this bitch into the moon after I take all the Kerbals off of it. This station is hot garbage and I don't like it. Yeah, I'm very disappointed with my design on this one. We might be able to salvage it. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. But like I said, don't hold your breath on this thing becoming an actual thing. We may end up just building a big space station over Kerbin to replace Skylab, which is what I really want to do, is build a really nice big ISS style space station. Anyways, guys, that takes us to the end of our show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, you guys know I appreciate your feedback. Leave those comments down in the comment section below. Also, stay tuned. Tomorrow you will get an some insight into how I edit and how I do things in my YouTube channel history. So stay tuned to that. That will be coming out tomorrow. And it's actually me showing you how I edit videos. And it's actually me editing this one, except for this part. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time for more Redneck Space Program. Again, leave your feedback. I really butchered the hell out of this ending, didn't I? Like, share, and subscribe. There we go. Nailed it. That's called a pro. Just kidding. I'm not a pro. I suck.